Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the Slalt Cast. I'm your host Daniel and I'm joined today by my co-hosts Lachlan, Joseph, Caden, Kobe, and our special guest Lauren. Before the episode starts, I'd like to ask that you take the time to please give us a positive rating wherever you're listening, and to follow our socials at SlaltCast on Twitter and Instagram.
And that's when I said women make 70 cents on the dollar. And I'm sorry.
And with that hyper-feminist fucking opening, I'd like to introduce our special guest for this episode, our number one fan, the only person who listens to this show, Lauren.
Yeah.
Now, I've just had a thought while introing. The fact that you're our only listener means this episode's going to get 0 listens now.
Yeah, because I'm not listening to myself.
Yeah, this is deeply upsetting.
My mum will, it's okay.
Oh god.
Oh no, okay. Oh no,
Well, that was a strong opening then.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Oh no, not the opening. Look. I'm a feminist.
Okay, my dad will.
I'm an ally.
He's an ally.
I
Okay.
think men and women are equal. I had nothing after that going
Okay. Jesus.
I was going to say, I don't.
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
How the turns
Anyway.
have tabled.
Yeah, she castrates every man she sees.
Damn, R.I.P. Matt.
He
Lauren,
can't see.
jeez. Do you want to start by introducing yourself, Lauren? Who are you? How do we?
I am Lauren. I'm 20 years old and I live in Sydney.
Mad dog.
Epic.
Hi Lauren, welcome to the AA meeting.
We were all
And I
here
am an
for you.
alcoholic. Thanks. Yeah, no, I am also known as the number one fan of the Slalt Cast. And
Oh, yeah.
I'd say more importantly,
Lauren's a patient
Lauren
works.
Impatient Works on Instagram. Number one artist.
Damn right.
artist for, favorite artist for all my Indian fans.
Yeah.
What?
I have, majority of my following are Indian.
Wow.
Well, there are a billion
Yeah,
of
so
them.
shout out to all my Indian friends.
They aren't gonna watch.
Oh,
Listen.
they will.
No,
they
let's
are dedicated.
weaponize that following.
Yeah, literally. I'll start saying their ats. You got fish
Pretty sure
you've got
that's what
vanilla
the British
thoughts.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh,
you-
God.
Lauren's gonna pull more views than fucking Kid Boying. This is fucking telling you to the pod.
And
Hell
Kid Boy
yeah.
is a legitimate celebrity.
So is Lauren. So is Lauren.
I actually found Kid Boying so interesting, though, listening to that podcast.
You
Oh,
don't have to
okay.
lie.
That's...
You can say it was boring.
No.
No, I
That's-
learned so much.
Could say it was boing.
Oh Jesus! Get out of
Get
here!
out.
Get out
I'm on
of here!
Someone kick him off.
I'm on fire tonight.
Get out of here! In saying that,
As the number one fan, he's my least favourite.
yeah, really?
Yeah, Joseph, kick him off.
Oh.
I mean, sorry, Joseph. The audience has spoken.
If you hear a bang, that's the chair hitting the floor.
Well, that's a good start, Lauren. I want you to rank and give a review for each cast member.
Oh my
no.
I feel
God.
like that's just not
no.
good for anyone.
I can't do that. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Loves all the children equally.
When
no. There has to be a favorite.
when Dugan said that he felt racially biased against because he used to be tanned, how did that?
I was a little tan once.
No, but real talk, why do you choose to subject yourself to this every week? Because as the only other person who listens to this show, because I have to edit it, it's a nightmare. I don't understand why you would do this.
No, it's actually hilarious. And you're all
Right.
really good talkers, and I learn a lot of things.
Hell
Have you listened to
yeah.
Caden?
That's why I don't talk much.
That's a fucking
That
lie.
is such a lie. I don't know
That's the
what
biggest
you
lie I've heard.
I actually think it's so cool that you make this whole thing and you edit it all and you've got your socials and everything.
Well, what's been your favorite moment? Because this is our 10th episode, I
Yeah,
believe.
so yeah, actually that's a good point, Dugan. This is our
Yeah, how
10 episode
exciting.
special. We have our number one fan on as a special guest for this episode.
It's a recap episode.
And if you're lucky, we might... Yeah, it's a clip
So
show.
honoured.
No, if you're lucky, we might remember to do the origin story of the name, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, the actual origin story, not the weird one. Whoever else fucking. I can't
Let's
remember
pretend
who said
episode
it.
0 didn't happen.
Yeah, episode 0 didn't happen.
Well, yeah, so technically this is episode 11.
Shut up, Kevin.
Shut up.
Anyway, back to Lauren. What's your favourite moment of the 10 episodes so far?
Crap. All I know is I really liked episode number 2. I thought it was really funny.
Wow, that's a now excellent question. Which episode was that?
Episode 2 as in episode 1 or
No, that was the one where we
yeah,
talked
probably.
about bumper to bumper, wasn't it? Or was it the John Asahi one?
Yes,
John
Yes,
Asahi,
that
that's
one.
me! I was on that!
I was on that one as well.
that one was
Kings.
hilarious. With the there were so many great like one-worders, whatever it's called.
One-liners.
One-liners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that. So many of those. It was great. The story about the dude that opened up the beer.
Yeah, John Asahi.
Oh,
I
John
got
Asahi.
got it at the
King.
bottom.
Yeah. That's the
The
one we're
good-
talking about.
I love
The
it.
god of the
so
skewies.
good. The god of the skewies.
Well, it's good to know that we peaked in episode 1.
We've had our moment of fame, and now's our downfall.
Ah, yes.
That's
No, I should have
amazing.
said they're all good. They're all good. They're
Once
all my
again, you don't have to lie.
But we are paying you to be here, so do say good things about us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the best.
In saying that, Lauren, I know we joked about through each and every episode that you're our favourite fan and whatnot, but we also
Only
said
fan.
that...
Yes, kind of has to be a favorite.
our only fan. But have you thought at any point that, fuck, what am I listening to? These guys have just got no hope of doing anything. You're just doing it because you're being nice?
No.
No?
No, not at all. I literally think that you are all so funny.
Oh.
Okay, I think our
Stop
heads
it.
aren't going to be able to walk outdoors.
Stop.
The ego boost is unbelievable. We should
Okay,
get fans
the
on
only
more
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, she's got to roast one of us
often.
here.
There we go.
No, yes, I should have just left it.
No,
No,
off you
no,
go.
no, roast.
You got to roast.
Okay.
Bleep it
No,
down.
all I was going to say is I just don't understand the footy talk, but
Oh, bleep it.
Sorry, Duggo. Duggo,
Like-
our only other listener, is going to be disappointed.
What are you talking about? He
so you can't
skips to the
please them all.
footy.
It's right, Dugan. We can still talk about it when no one else understands it.
Yeah, there'll be a footy only week.
There will
Yeah.
be, and it's just going to be me and Dugan though.
Yep, and there'll be 0 listeners because even Jack might go, fuck.
Well, no,
man."
because I'm not going to want to edit that one, and you guys aren't going to edit that one.
It'll be raw.
It's just going to be me
Straight
and
up.
Dugan yelling about the Dragons.
Which played amazing on the weekend.
Yeah, they did. Now we're in the footy segment. We've done it. We made it.
And that was our footy segment for the
Yeah,
week.
the
Yeah,
footy segment done.
Segway.
beautiful.
no, fill me in. That's my weekly catch up.
Oh, Dragons smashed Manly. Para just beat Knights. It was a very close game. Not too sure they could have gone either way, but they held out. Roosters just domination all through. Just beautiful.
Like the second half, it got to a point I was like, okay, maybe, come on, boys.
Sharks.
Leave them alone.
Yeah, Sharks could invest back in peptides the way they're playing. Yeah.
Fucking, I got fucking 100% on my tips last week, actually, because the Dragons won.
I forgot to tip.
I should have fucking joked it. God damn it.
Oh, yeah, we got to remember
Do you get
Lauren's
any
in the
reward?
call, and she doesn't know them.
Well, actually, no. Here's a fun fact. So you're a number one fan, Lauren. Listen to every episode, we assume. There was actually an entire footy tips segment in one of the episodes that never made it to the podcast. And then we've discussed tips most of the other episodes, and I've cut it out. So there's a bit of.
I was going to say, I've never
behind the
once
scenes
heard
for you.
tips.
Bit of fun trivia.
Welcome to the back
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, there you go. There's also whenever Joseph's on, he does a history segment that I cut out.
Oh, yeah, I've heard starts of that.
Oh, my history segment. Okay, I've got a good one. I got a good one for today, Lauren. You'll like it. Oh, am I saying it now?
Joseph.
Yeah.
At age, you
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh, okay.
Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is going to become part of history at the moment. Jesus.
Well, anything in the past is okay. So
I think that's a great segue.
An excellent segue.
Yay. Lauren, how is your art going? What are we
It's
working
going
on?
well. It's going well. My recent painting was a bit out there, and I thought I didn't.
I saw
predict
that. I saw
my
how you were
Indian
doing
friends
it
would
on your
react.
Instagram, and it was fucking cool, man. I wish I was that talented.
Oh, thank you. I felt a bit weird about it because everyone is used to seeing like reference paintings and things that look pretty spot on to something I'm working off, whereas this one was kind of just out there, naked bodies. I don't know.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
what
definitely.
was that?
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Well, you need to follow her on
No,
Instagram.
no.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I
Naked
was-
tits.
yeah, I know.
Are you happy?
Yes, I'm. Yeah.
Joseph just passed out. So.
Yeah.
Do you know Master?
Do you want me to keep going?
Do you know Master? Oh, God, don't say that. Matt will get me in
Do you
trouble.
sell any of your work or use them for anything other than just decorations around the house?
No, I sold one just yesterday, and I feel really shit when I sell one.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
oh god, it's not worth $30. Like, oh, I could do better with that one. I don't even know.
No way, it's worth way more than that. What are you talking about?
No, this one was like, I picked it up because it was in 2016. I did it, and I just have it on my Etsy store. And
What's
some
the link?
chick in
What's the link to your
Queensland
Etsy
bought it.
store? While we're here,
It's Lauren's Impatient Works.
there we go.
I don't know.
That'll be
If
in the
you search that
description
on
as
Etsy,
well.
it'll come up. Oh yeah, thank you. But yeah, so I felt really, oh crap, a girl in Queensland will have this shitty dirt covered, like, didn't know what I was doing painting on her wall. I was gonna chuck her in a free painting or something.
If they
Her name's
wanted it,
Karen
it
too.
means
I got a
they
bit
need it.
nervous.
You're gonna get
What
an
was
email
that?
asking to speak to your manager.
Yeah, I was like, not a Karen.
I am the manager. I guess a more organic question, which is kind of
Well,
the
it always
default.
makes it way more organic when you say that it's going to be
Well, yeah,
organic.
well, like in terms of
When Caden asked
timeline,
to do a proper,
A genuine question.
Genuine
yeah,
question.
genuine
that's it.
question, would be to ask, how did you get into art? Yeah, what was the starting point?
Okay, in year 1, there was a girl named and she was dating the same guy that I was dating.
Oh,
Damn.
That's a
damn.
love triangle.
And she
it's basically
painted,
Twilight.
yeah, it is. She painted something cool, and I was like, oh, fuck that, I'm gonna beat that. Because I want
Spider's the
our
strongest
boyfriend to
motivator.
love me more. Yeah.
Our boyfriend. So you're in a, what is it? Polygamous? No. Thank you.
Polyamorous?
Yeah.
Damn.
Polyamorous?
Before it was even trending.
God. Wow.
He only kissed my hand, but he kissed her on the lips.
Oh!
Okay.
Okay, I
Oh.
think you might have been the side hoe in that
Yeah, you
one.
might have been.
I was. Yeah.
That's
we
okay.
rode bikes together in the park, and I would like crash into a pole.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
And her
What?
mum owned Sipper, so she used to give me like strawberry straws to make me feel better.
Rough.
Wait,
Yeah.
her mum owned the zipper straws?
Yeah, she was the first distributor of Sydney or something like that.
Okay, that's awesome. I
Yeah.
understand why he wanted her.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
even
If you're
competing.
gonna, if you're
Wow.
gonna marry
You,
into
you're
the
just
inheritance
disrespecting
of
our guests
zipper,
like that, man? How could you do that? How could you do that?
look,
No,
I'm
I
no
get
liar.
it. I get it. But now look, I can do better art than her, and she's pregnant, so...
Oh! That's a
Oh,
bit
how
of
the
a...
turns have tables.
That was a twist ending. This is
That
fucking
was
Get
a
Out
twist
all over again.
ending.
Yeah,
Jeez,
that was a
that's-
real organic answer.
that was exciting.
I might have to bleep
I'm
the name
sweating.
now.
I'm not sure, Dan.
Yeah, crap. I think it's getting very specific.
But
Wait, she didn't go to our school. No.
But you would all know who my boyfriend was that I was sharing.
oh,
Who was it? Who was
Oh.
Uh,
We can bleep
If you
the name
bleep
out.
it, if you bleep it,
I'll
I'll
bleep
say
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's
can I
funny
guess
not
first?
to.
Can I say a guess?
Otherwise, you'll lose your only follower.
Can I guess?
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say
Oh my god, no.
fuck.
No, wow.
Oh, I
Which one
thought
existed?
she was fucking gonna say yes. I was gonna be like, Jesus, Dugan, you're a wizard.
Yeah. Why did you guess him? That was so random.
Did you go to
It
Aquinas as
was-
well?
No. But he goes to all our parties every now and then. But they do have a companion podcast. What is
Oh.
it? A competing
Oh.
podcast.
Oh.
Oh shit.
No?
No, they did not
No.
go to Aquinas.
But no,
Holy Family.
Yeah. It was
Oh, yeah.
What
Damn.
the fuck? That's some juicy
well, I'm
shit.
definitely
What
going to
is
have to
that?
bleep it because another name that I'm going to have to
Juicy.
bleep, I know so.
Yeah. I'm sure she knew about it.
So
Oh
this
yeah.
hope- This hope it's getting bleeped.
No, I'm
This
going
is-
to leave it in. It's very interesting.
Just have the reactions
Yeah, leave it in.
of
Who
like,
cares?
what?
Juicy.
Okay.
Juicy.
It's fine. You have my permission to leave it. I
Well,
think
no,
she knew
bleeping's
anyway.
going to be happening, but for how little swearing there's
Okay.
been, this is going to be an astounding amount of bleeping.
Oh,
Sorry
that's
for the
amazing.
editing.
But swearing is bleeped.
Oh, so that's a crazy. You know what? That's the best story we've had.
Okay.
That's
We
how
have to
she
bleep
started
half of it.
doing it right. Because to make another girl jealous, that is amazing.
Spite is a great motivator.
Not
it
even
turns
jealous. I just wanted to be better.
out.
I just wanted a kiss on the cheek at least, you know?
It's massive fuck you energy.
Wait,
Oh,
Brady,
my-
wait, he kissed a girl in fucking primary school?
Player.
Yeah.
Are you saying you
Slayer,
didn't
two
kiss a girl in
girlfriends at
primary
once.
school?
No.
Yeah, fuck that. You kissed
Damn,
Blake
you
in
better
primary
step
school.
your game up,
No, I
Joseph.
didn't.
Exactly.
I
you
was
didn't
very
kiss
much, I
girls.
was very homophobic back then.
And nothing's changed. He just hides it out now.
Alright,
We
bleep
have to
that.
clarify. We have to clarify. Joseph is not
He's
homophobic.
just a womanizer.
That's not being homophobic. That's no,
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
No,
but you are a
it's not.
womanizer.
You're right. Yeah.
All our homies
Anyway,
think Joseph is
back to-
unfaithful.
Back to Lauren's art. There's a series that unfolded on your Instagram a while ago. I don't know if you're still doing it or not, but it involved you sketching customers on the
Oh,
receipts of
yeah.
where you work.
Yes, that was my favorite thing.
I mean, that was great. I enjoyed seeing them getting uploaded. It was, you're fucking.
I did not think anyone was actually reading them.
They're
Oh
amazing.
yeah, they were
was-
amazing.
Well,
awesome.
this is
I
how we
thought
feel
to
about the
leave them on my
podcast.
Did you actually?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I did. I wanted to create a style, to create a unique feed.
Oh, okay.
Start a theme.
But yeah, no. So do you want
Yeah.
to go into that and explain how that started and stuff?
Yeah, sure. So before COVID was a thing, because I am studying art and teaching at uni, so I can be a high school art teacher.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Get away
inside
with-
scoop.
Yeah, it's the only way I can teach without having actual teaching obligations.
Stance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
part of my assignment was it was just called self-directed. So you're supposed to put in 150 hours into one project.
Jeez.
And I was literally just thinking clever. I was like, I do nothing at work. I can sketch at work. So I just started sketching at work, and literally my entire assignment was done before COVID hit and cancelled my job. So I drew
Oh,
60 customers before COVID happened, and I bludged for the rest of the semester.
Nice.
You love to see it.
Big
Yeah,
Yeah,
brain.
otherwise, also known as, oh, okay, so there's 60 unique flavors, and what we see in humanity is the main roles in the raw engagement. Yeah, some kind of bullshit.
Something to
But,
make it sound.
like, I gotta
Yeah.
admit, like on your Lauren's Impatient Works, it looks sick. Like there's a photo of
thank
you
you.
standing next to each one of your artworks, and it's just like they're all individual. They all got their all little like caricatures. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're all great. They're all great, but
Oh, thank you. I
Well-
feel like because there's so many different things, it's hard to have a style. Like people usually have a style and they just keep perfecting it, and then
Yeah.
that's what they're known for, and that's how they grow.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm very broad and very like, I don't know if that'll be my downfall or
well,
yeah,
it's
who
fresh.
knows?
no, it's fresh. It's always good.
It's fresh.
It's always good.
Thank you.
No, we
See,
love it.
You guys are my number one fans.
Oi!
You love to see
Oh, how
it.
the
What's the
turns have
turns?
table.
Yeah, cop that
Yeah.
one, Matt Sams.
Yes, out of all the art-loving people, I chose the one who can't even see colours.
That's too
Yeah.
good. That's too
It's
good.
Or
It's
can't
proper
play
tragic.
soccer.
All
For
places.
context,
Oh,
in
God.
case anyone who doesn't know us is listening to this, Lauren's boyfriend Matt is colorblind. Just
Yes.
for context.
Just
Yeah,
poor Matt.
fully colourblind.
There is instances. Sorry, we'll say situations where he plays soccer and he gets confused between the colours of the teams, so he passes the ball to the wrong team.
I think it comes a excuse, you know.
Called out.
Is that why he doesn't
When
have
the
his
ball blends
license?
in with the sky. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, still on his L's.
Called out
Yeah.
live.
Okay, we can't just
It's-
roast Matt for an
I
answer.
literally
Like,
No, it's gaining you a listener because I'm pretty sure he'll like to hear what's been said.
Alright, let's go. Keep going. Keep going.
keep going.
Yeah, strategic. Who else are we gonna shit talk?
Oh my god, we're gonna be losing viewers by this rate. Oh, it's terrible. But
Yeah, no, he's great.
what is your favorite? What would you call it? flavor from your 60 flavors?
Ooh, terminology.
It changed all the time.
Yeah.
I would say, because we had 30,
Mhm.
and I literally, my go-to, the one I would always have, which sucks because it's not exciting at all, it's literally Oreo.
Right.
I
Right.
love Oreo cookies and cream.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah, and I feel like it's a go-to flavor. It's constantly good, no matter where you go. You'll never be let down. There's an expectation, and it's very, very rarely missed.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
Otherwise, that or
really
Nutella.
Nutella, yeah, I was gonna say Nutella or like
Hazelnut.
hazelnut. I like the.
Yeah.
Oh, hazelnut.
Top tier.
Yeah, it tickles my fancy. Yeah. But I don't like the hazelnut where it's like kind of vanilla-y and then they just add the hazelnut nuts.
Yep.
Like I like
Oh, nice.
a
It's gotta be
grind
proper.
and yeah, like a proper hazelnut flavor.
Fun
You're into
fact,
fruity though. Most of you people are into fruity.
Fruity.
what's
Oh,
that?
Yeah, like
I'm a cookies and
Pavlova,
cream
passion
kind of
fruit.
guy.
Oh yuck, no, fuck fruit.
I want boysenberry.
ah,
I love
Fruit.
boysenberry.
I'm not an ape.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Don't let Boba hear you say that.
this is
That
from
was
last
very
week's
disappointing.
episode, right?
Yeah.
But this
yeah,
is just
yeah,
from knowing Boma for fucking 15 years.
yeah.
Alright, fuckers, it's that time again. We got another sponsor. And once again, it's Caden's band Verum and their brand new merch line. Head on over to themerchdesk.com.au/musicians/Verum to grab some merch of your own. It's some great quality gear, there's some great designs that is made out of fantastic materials. Once again, that link is themerchdesk.com.au/musicians/Verum. That is themerchdesk, all one word, .com.au/musicians, that is MUSICIANS/Verum, VERUM. Themerchdesk.com.au/musicians/Verum to grab your merch. The link will be in the description. Cheers to Caden and the Verum boys for sponsoring this episode. Well, if we want to go on to some more interesting and or relevant history, Joseph, I feel like you've been itching to tell this. Do you want to give the people what they want to know? The key to the podcast. Where did we get our name from?
Oh wow, okay. Here we go.
Oh, cool.
With
You
the
don't
ma-
have to.
Alright, cool. Mad, sick. Alright, well.
So wait, am I saying it or not?
Yeah,
Yes.
tell
Oh
kids.
my God.
You're the one who had the biggest problem with the last definition, so...
Well, okay. So the last definition had it as someone else fucking up. Okay, it was my fuck up. I own that shit. Basically, we're playing a game of Counter-Strike, and in the chat, I've typed it like someone was being salty. So I've gone, oh, stop being salty. But I've typed it as SLALTY. And basically from then on, Blake just fucking roasted me for about... Blake, you may know, he's an acquaintance of ours. Roasted me for a good fucking 2 hours while playing Counter-Strike about this fucking shit. And then he ended up changing the name in the group chat.
Yeah, so
and that
it
was about
roasted
4
during
years
the
ago.
Counter-Strike session, and then it was roasted constantly in the group chat to the point where, 4 years ago, the group chat name changed, and it stayed Slalty ever since.
Yep, and unfortunately, it's my cross to bear.
Every day.
It's my Armenian genocide. I am Turkey
Oh.
right now, and I have to.
no,
I'm
but they
shouldering
deny
this.
it.
What?
It's my.
Oh god, you can't say that!
It is. It's my cross to bear. This is my Third Reich.
Okay,
I'm
you've
bearing
ruined
this-
it now. You've ruined it now. Just
Well,
Okay, this is my Napoleon, and this is France. You know, it's something
Stop
bad
trying
that
to-
happened, and I'm.
speaking
Shut
of
up.
stuff that are long term, Joseph got an update to his tattoo. Now, you got to describe it for the listeners out there. What does it look like, and what's the meaning behind it?
So you're familiar with
okay.
Twilight?
Oh, no.
Okay, so yes, I got my left shoulder. I got the rest of my sort of half sleeve done. It's
wait, isn't that the side?
It's not an earring, you fuckhead.
Did that surprise you, Kobe?
Keep
I
going,
mean, like,
Joseph.
would it surprise you that Joseph's gay?
That's
okay. Never mind. Yeah, no, it wouldn't surprise me.
I forgot if I cut it out or not. Out of last week.
I don't know what you do with that one, man.
Split with indecision.
Oh,
my stomach's cramping.
that's an edit post. Okay, start. Go.
Okay.
Do you want to go from the top so I have a clean point to cut?
No. Keep all that in. That's
Okay,
funny.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we have your consent, Kobe. So
Yeah, okay. So, it is a soldier. So, where my nonno is from in Italy.
Go from the start. What did you have it as originally?
Oh, so I had the shield, a Samnite like shield. So they were a race in Italy, who lived in southern Italy, where I'm from. And I got that on my sort of
You're
upper
not from
left shoulder. My blood is from there, Kobe. Thank you very much. Can't dispute that, can you?
No, your blood is still from. Anyway, continue.
No, shut your fucking mouth. Okay, so yeah, I got that done, and that was on sort of my top left shoulder. I got that done like last year, I think, and then this year I got basically it is a soldier from that region, basically holding his sword and his spear and shield, and yeah, that's basically it. And it just goes halfway down my arm. It's peeling at the moment, so it looks like dog shit. But yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. And I don't know why I was asked to tell about this, but
Well, it's because it's a
I'm
long-term
nervous
thing.
now.
You got some serious ink. Like, I thought it looked pretty cool when I saw it the first time, and it's coming into its own through the days, and it looks really good. But I still think Cadence takes the bait. You know, I still think Caden's snake coming out of his skull.
I think that the thing that makes Cadence I think cool is the actual artistry of his. Makes it go from like
A snake coming out of a skull.
a snake coming out of a skull, generic to make it look really
really
cool and
really
just,
sick.
nice.
Yeah.
But, you know,
But it's
Joseph,
also a calf tattoo, so like, you also lose a bit of points.
Joseph, back to yours. So, is the plan to keep adding to it? Are you going to get a full sleeve on that arm, or?
I don't know, because basically I'm getting death threats from my family as we speak.
What?
Just from even the fact that it's past my shoulder, and I'm not talking about my mum and dad. They've accepted it. They've withdrawn. They've retreated. They've capitulated. But basically, when I tell my grandparents, there's gonna be fucking hellfire.
Oh, so they don't know yet.
No, they don't know. So I just know that I'm gonna get absolutely roasted because this thing like goes like past sort of my shoulder blade like up, and then halfway down my arm. So they're
gonna be like, "Oh, Joseph, why are you wearing a turtleneck in the pool?"
Yeah, legit. But I don't know. I'll probably I don't know if I'll do the full sleeve. I don't know if I want it sort of all the way down. I don't know if I want to fucking see it like all the time. I'll probably do another one on my other shoulder, probably, or somewhere else, but I don't know.
Fair enough.
Probably keeping the same theme.
On your
as
other
that,
shoulder, you should get Blake's face and then the word Slalty underneath it. Just as a memory.
Yes.
Just having Blake's face on me it would drive me insane. Just you wake up at night and you're scratching because you think you got like fucking like you're on meth and you think you got like
Bugs
things
under
on
your
your
skin.
skin.
Gonna be honest.
Constantly think on meth.
You know Kobe when you're on meth? When you're on meth, Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe meth.
Well, I wonder how Gemma feels then.
Yeah, I know, fuck. She'd wake up scratching his face, hoping it'd go away.
Oh.
That's just rude.
Love you, Gemma.
Love you, Blake.
They don't listen to this.
No, they don't.
So how long did that take to get then?
That was 6 hours of the sleeve, the half sleeve. So that was 6 hours. That fucking sucked. Just sort of sitting down, sort of lying down.
Did they have you lying down? Yeah.
Yeah, lying down on my back, just with my shoulder down, and then just every now and then he'd turn me around. Yeah.
Was he gentle?
Turn you around. What else would he do to you?
He'd
Joseph?
turn around.
was
He'd
he
pull my hair.
A bit of fluffing.
Oh, did he high five?
And that's where that's going to stop.
Yeah. You gotta change the subject now.
Yeah.
So, Caden and Kobe, you boys have had a bit of a big week. You guys
They're in a band.
managed to, since the time we recorded the last show between when we put it out, you guys managed to sell out your concert.
Yeah, it was all of us. It was just the both of us.
So do you want to tell the kids what went down with that?
Well, like, ideally, we organised the big, like, kind of comeback show at the Lansdowne, which is, like, from my knowledge, an iconic venue in Sydney.
Well, what
Like,
was the gig was originally at Caringbah. What was the capacity you were given for that?
The capacity at Caringbah was, like, 400 something.
I think it was closer to 500. I think it was like between 400 and 500.
And then, so how much bigger was the Lansdowne?
Lansdowne's smaller.
Oh, it's small.
Because of COVID restrictions.
Oh, true.
So Lansdowne's capacity was like 320, give or take.
Okay.
That's how many tickets we sold on the night. But we kind of went for a smaller capacity venue because that was the best we could go with the restrictions, and Lansdowne's pretty iconic. So we figured like,
oh yeah,
it's just a good venue to play at regardless. And we've got some mad bands on the lineup. One of them is like my mate's dad's band, so it's gonna be fucking fun.
Which one's that?
Fuck?
So the Fergies, right? So Brandon's one of my old friends from like when we were kids, and he got into music through his dad, and his dad works in the music industry. And every time we were over, I used to be good mates with his brother. You'd hear like war stories of when his dad was in a band.
Yep.
And they have like photos and stuff hanging out. And they're like a pretty like well known around their mates band, right? So then when we were looking at putting bands on the lineup, he just looked at putting all his dad's old stuff up through like Spotify and Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I think either I made a joke or he made a joke about putting it on the lineup, and then it happened.
It's crazy.
And it'll be fucking funny, but it'll be sick because it'll just be like the last proper show they played, I think, was like back in the late 90s.
Damn.
So like they've played like on and off like little family event shows or like small gigs here and there, but nothing serious or nothing big. But this is like their first big show back. I could be wrong.
Yep.
It's gonna be a ripper.
But it'll be fucking funny. It'll be sick.
And what's even more hilarious is that their Instagram already has more followers than
So that bleep that you just heard was the name of Kobe's band's Instagram page.
It's like, it doesn't matter when we have a second wave anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's the worry. That's the
Fucking
big worry.
237 cases in Victoria yesterday.
I hate Victorians. I genuinely hate them.
Oh, mate.
Imagine
The
being that
place.
fucking retarded. Their whole
Alright.
state.
Well, fucking,
Okay.
we're not that much less retarded, so there's 21 cases now from that crossroads.
21
Yeah, but that's a mad
after-
pub butt. That's a mad pub butt.
Yeah, but now we're
But
fucked.
now you're gonna look at a second wave, bud.
But I was at Crossroads the other day.
Oh,
Were you actually?
no.
Yeah, I was there at Bunnings, and there was a woman going off. It was pretty funny.
Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, women.
There was a Karen. I saw one in real life, and it made my day.
Look, we hope we don't jinx it. You touch wood. You hope nothing goes wrong, but
Yeah.
let's just...
It was
let's
always
just-
Let's
bound
hope
to
for the
happen.
sake of the boys.
For the sake of the boys, let's let this gig go on, because it's been cancelled once before, and we're not taking it twice.
Yeah.
Come on,
When
third time's
is
a
it?
winner.
No.
What was
How long
that
do you
line?
need to I was just gonna say, how long do you need to wait it out before it? Please.
It depends. So it all depends on what happens with restrictions. If shit hits the fan to where I'll make Gladys decides to shut things down.
I feel like it's not just her decision.
I know.
No, it's
I know.
ScoMo. And the
But
CEO
it's-
of coronavirus.
Scum cunt. What's his name? Sorry.
Scammer.
It's kind of like if they decide to close things down, is there a potential of them reopening in time? Is it just limited restrictions? Is it going to be any restrictions, or is it just going to be like, no, we have enough control over this? The hardest part with booking gigs at the moment, because I'm looking at booking stuff up like Brisbane way, and they're much the same.
Yeah, the uncertainty.
Right.
It's like you can book heaps of shit and you can plan heaps of shit, but you're always doing it with the intention of, look, if shit hits the fan, it's just gone in a second. So you kind of have to like be smart about it, and you also kind of have to be like pretty respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like a a lot of venues that we're playing at and we're going to play at are like their capacity is like nearly halved, which is pretty big for a lot of those, like, I wouldn't say massive venues, but like pretty decent sized venues. So for example, there's a venue that we're going to play at like in August, and their biggest capacity is like, I think 350 odd. But I think they're only limited to selling anywhere between 50 to 100 tickets.
Fuck.
So it's like,
That's
if
a
an
lot of
event-
alcohol not being sold.
if an event goes on, it has to go on with a bang. It can't really like.
Well, you've only gone and sold it out, so
that's
as long
it.
as it actually goes ahead.
That's exactly it. So that's where we're hoping, like with a lot of these things that are planned, you kind of want it to happen, because if you invest all this time and money into something for it to only get cucked again, it's a big shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed then.
Well, that's not the only thing you did last week, Caden. You also launched your first merch line.
Hell yeah. I put merch out. It was weird.
So how's
That's
that
good.
been?
It's been alright. Like, it's been good and it's been bad. It's been like, I wouldn't say it has been bad. It's been like just a big learning curve as to like how it all works and how we've done it and how we should do it next time and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I'm wearing my Verum shirt right now. Link in bio. Link in bio, guys.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, nah.
Like,
So-
people are pretty, like, put it this way. Everyone who's bought a shirt seems to be pretty happy with the outcome and seems to genuinely be happy, which is awesome. That's one thing that I've been, like, the happiest about and the most thankful for. The only thing that I was a little iffy on was the designs didn't come out as much as we expected.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't
with
mean they
Corona,
turned out-
it's hard to like for you guys to see them and all that beforehand and that. I still think mine looks sick. I got the pocket print one, and
Well, that's
The pocket print, yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I
But
like
that's
it.
the thing, like, even though we didn't think they came out how we wanted it, they still came out good, and everyone else still reckons they were fine. So it's more just me critiquing, like, both
Yeah,
my
being
Yourself.
like overly critical
Yeah.
of
My
yourself.
choices.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Which you always do. That's what you've always done, mate.
Hell yeah. It's
Yeah.
my fucking kryptonite.
Yeah.
But it's
Crit-
also...
Yeah.
Did you put a W in kryptonite?
Yeah, kryptonite.
Kryptonite. It's my
mean, but-
kryptonite.
Being overly critical of yourself. I mean, to an
No, so you
extent, is
mispronounced it.
also-
It's critical.
Critical.
Being overly critical of yourself to an extent is a positive trait to have in like
Totally.
any form of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's been good.
Catchy
We
phrases.
sold like maybe, I want to say close to 20 t-shirts.
Oh, that's got to be higher than that.
I can check
think
for
I
you
bought-
now.
Or check, because I think I bought about 7, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
7?
Well, I'm up there.
Jesus Christ, bro.
But,
You're going to have
Lauren-
fun the new EP.
Lauren, do you find
Yes.
you're a little bit the same with your art, especially? You find
Super critical.
you're a little bit critical?
Oh, 100%. I can't even look at the things I post most of the time.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I
The
see how you
painting
feel.
of Carly I did the other day, I can't look at it. I hate it. And seeing Carly in person, I was like, oh, gross, get away from me.
Really? You're that disappointed in yourself?
I was like, oh, right, that's what you're supposed to look like. Crap. I feel like her face has just changed 8 times in my brain.
Yeah, it must be,
But yeah,
it must be
definitely-
hard getting
definitely
into like your own head.
overcritical.
And it's like, because I know when I'm editing the podcast, the difference being the podcast is not art and you're making actual art. But
Yeah.
like I get into my own head about it, and then like my editing style changes like halfway through it,
Yep.
and so I can't even
I like
imagine
your
what it must be
editing.
like doing an actual fucking artwork.
But I
I
gotta say,
always find it hard to stop.
yeah,
Mm.
I gotta say, my favorite one is the one of the girl, I don't know her name, eating a taco. So
Oh, yes.
Is that
So-
a euphemism?
no, she's literally eating a taco, and
I will
it's just
find this taco.
it's so she's eating a taco as a side profile shot. She's got another taco on her plate, and I'm gonna say boyfriend. I want to say boyfriend. It
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
boyfriend. Boyfriend is looking intently at her
Yeah,
while
he's
eating
got
it.
big love heart eyes.
Yeah, big love heart eyes. But I think it's the best one. I gotta admit, it
Thank
looks like the
you.
best one. And then you
That's
capture.
probably my proudest one too.
Yeah. The photo captures this beautiful couple, and it's such a nice gift idea. So honored, I asked to create the painting for one of my best friends. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so she's my uni friend, and he bought that for her.
Oh,
Oh,
that is
Yeah,
that's so
yeah,
sweet.
it was the hardest one, but it was the most rewarding one because I got it at the end, whereas so many of them I don't get it, but I'm gonna die trying, and you just need to know when to say no, otherwise it starts looking so shit.
Yeah,
And then I just lose all motivation to keep going. So I just stop before I reach that no turning back point, and I
Yeah.
just give it in shit.
and with that no turning back shit, is that continuing with your YouTube channel as well?
Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's more art oriented.
How's your YouTube
The
channel
last one
going?
was well, there was the pay my rent one, which never took off.
No.
So now I'm doing an art one, but I just always forget to, and I have no storage on anything for anything.
Really?
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it gets a bit rough.
yeah, so expect like 2-minute videos of me quickly talking, really poor editing.
Just super fast.
Well,
Yeah, I'm like, hey guys, today I'm doing this.
we have some cracking old videos of us, what we've put up for school and whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah, the
And-
boys.
Oh, they're so good.
Uh,
They're so good.
oh my god. There's a few where they're classics. You gotta laugh at them every time.
I
But
mean, look, it's episode 10. We may as well get into it. The MCU.
You need to post one.
The MCU has nothing on the TFC cinematic
TFC
universe.
cinematic universe.
So this started way back when in Year 7 English, when Miss Miller almost said her first name, probably shouldn't. When Miss Miller fucking made us do, what's the fucking film festival called?
Oh,
Cyberfest.
No,
No,
that was different. It's like an actual film festival. Anyway,
Sundance.
basically, no. It's just make a short film based around a prompt, and the prompt was jump. And so we took that as an opportunity to just fuck around for a weekend. And we made one of the most awful things I've ever seen. It was a
Ever.
shitty 12-year-old action movie with some of the
Ever.
worst visual effects you've ever seen.
and then the redubbing of it.
Yeah, so and then the camera we used, whenever you zoomed in, which is something, it was a shitty digital camera. That's something you're not supposed to do while you're filming, but we were zooming in constantly, bit of digital zoom. Anyway, whenever you zoomed in, the audio cut out, so we had to redub the entire thing. So none of the lips match up with the voices. The there was a scene where we exploded a house, and I had to do the visual effects for that, and it looks terrible. We pushed Boomer
It's
into
got
a pool.
charm. It's got charm.
Exactly.
Oh, it definitely has charm, but it introduced the most important character in the TFC universe,
Yep.
Jump.
Yep.
Jump does not feature in the next movie in the TFC universe because it wasn't in the universe, so we did the
He's
next
like
one.
he's like Dominic Toretto. He,
Well, he's-
he, only,
no, he's like
he features
Thanos,
in
you
1
know?
and 4.
He was in Avengers, and then he wasn't in fucking Age of Ultron. I don't know. But yeah, the second one was TFC. Now none of you boys were in the first TFC, were you?
Ah, what?
No.
No, you're in the prequel.
You weren't, Caden.
The pre-sequel. We'll get to it. Yeah. Well, the first TFC was me.
Dominic.
It was me, Coco, Boma, and Blake for an English project. It was
All
same-
acquaintances of ours.
all acquaintances. Some of them been on the show. We should get Coco on. That'd be a sick guest.
That'd be a fun guess.
Anyway,
That'd be funny.
so once again we had a prompt, just make a short film, and this film was about chicken. It was like a chicken commercial. And so once again, a shitty action movie, fucking us just mucking around in the bush by Boma's place. So the effects weren't as bad, but they were still pretty rough. There was still some pretty shocking ADR, but this was also TFC birthed one of the, I'm probably going to use it as the promo for this episode, but it birthed one of the most iconic film deaths of all time, and that is Coco being shot with the arrow. And that is the day that I learnt that motion tracking is the thing you can do in After Effects. And I also learnt that I'm not very good at motion tracking in After Effects because the arrow teleports all over his body. Anyway, check the Instagram for that one; it'll be up there.
Okay,
And then-
I was gonna say link it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And then the final installment so far in the TFC universe is the TFC: The Rise of the Colonel. Now, this is the movie where we decided, fuck, it should be a universe. So it's a prequel to TFC, but a sequel to Jump, and we really get into the lore in this one. So I can't remember. This might have been.
How is this
IST.
more like competent than the fucking DCEU? Someone fucking explain that.
Hey, now, Zack Snyder's a god.
No, his daughter. No, you're not. Fuck. I'm not
Nope,
saying that.
not making that joke. She
Can't
killed
say
herself. Anyway, so this was another school project, and we're like, you know what? The guidelines are really loose on this one. We should just tie it in with the rest of the shit we done. So we got together as many of the boys as we can. This had a star-studded cast of like 10 people, and we actually had a script for this one. That was something we didn't have for any other ones.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. It's funny that you didn't know because we got down there on the day and that script went out the window. Boma decided he wanted to direct that one, and he did not have a good handle on the cast. So on the first shooting day, we filmed about a third of the things where we'd intended to shoot the whole thing. So we'll get the rest of the boys back down for a second day. Everyone just wear the same shit. She'll be right. People shut up the next day. No one wore the same things. The weather was completely different. It was overcast on the first day. It was nice and sunny the second day. And
Brad broke his phone.
Brad broke his phone.
That was on the
broke a
first day.
wheelbarrow.
Yep.
We broke Caden on hot ground. He didn't break him. But that one was a bit more
Oh, that's I
confidently put
fucking
together.
remember that bullshit.
Yeah. Anyway, so that as we teased, that was the return of a fan favorite character, Jump. But we were so ill prepared. So Jump wears a mask. This ski mask that Dugan owns. So I thought, fuck, we should put. Because the idea was we were going to make this one and then we are going to make more. The more never came around. We might still do it one day, but like, fuck,
We filmed scenes for the
We'll get to it.
Next one.
So like, fuck it, we'll put some Jump in the background of some of the shots. Dugan, bring the ski mask again. We'll get you in it. It'll be a good time.
Definitely.
Watching the footage back when I edited it, I was like, you know what, this seems a bit off, but didn't think twice. I released the video. I can't remember who called it out, but like, you put the wrong mask on for Jump. I was like, oh fuck. Watched it back. In the end of Jump, he's wearing the blue mask. The TFC, the prequel, he's wearing the black mask.
Yeah.
So yeah,
whoops.
bit of a continuity error. But yeah,
It's kind of like Hawkeye. He became a different character.
very much so. And then
Definitely.
as Joseph teased, we did start principal photography on TFC 3, and the only scene that we shot was a sex scene between Joseph and Aiden. So,
I'm not joking. That actually happened.
That
was
did
the only
happen.
thing
it involved Blake's dog as well. So
Oh,
God.
I don't remember that.
Jesus
I
Christ.
just remember me going into Blake's room with Vanjie and just bashing shit and making like horrible noises.
Like,
yeah, no. So that's
Well-
that's TFC. If you guys want to watch those, I'll link the YouTube videos. It's a trip. It's a fucking nightmare.
I literally have an ad just pop up on my Facebook saying pilot. Finishing too quickly is typically thought of as a problem of overexcited teens, but in reality, why is this popping up?
Dugan, have you been looking up ED?
Yeah, what's Lauren been saying?
Because those ads are targeted
Laura,
for
fuck.
you.
Why are you targeting me? I'm fine.
If
Yeah,
you
you've
need
thrown
help,
yourself under the bus there.
we're all here for you.
I
It's
swear
it's
I'm
not.
fine.
We need to normalize this.
True.
It
Normalize
affects
what?
a lot of men, Dugan.
Yeah, but I'm not one of them.
Nah, Dugan, you are now the
It's
podcast.
okay.
You are now the
You don't have
podcast
to be in denial,
figurehead
Dugan.
for
We
ED.
still love
Yeah.
you.
Congratulations.
We're making an example.
I can now
out of
call
you.
this episode Dugan as ED. Laura's going to be so upset.
Yeah.
Well, is Laura
That'll
going to be
get
so
a few
upset? Going to be like the
listeners.
subtitle of it, like.
She's still not going to listen.
Oof.
She only thinks I've been in one episode.
Oh.
Well, at least we're getting at least one spouse going to watch. At least Matt's going to watch.
Yeah.
That's
Or
true.
listen.
Well, okay.
You can't watch anything.
I'd like to just touch on Matt a little bit. Not touch him, but touch on the...
I'll
How-
touch him. And he's
Oh, jeez.
Well,
cut that. Cut
Leave
that.
that. Cut that. How long have you two been going out for?
Almost 4 years.
Fuck.
Yeah.
4
Jesus
years.
Christ.
Congratulations.
And
Thank you.
what was the tipping point? Was he the infiltrator? No.
Infiltrator.
That's not the right word to say.
I know what I want.
Initiator.
Initiator.
Fucking
Thank you.
Spastic.
Thank you.
Um, Kind of. It's hard to. I don't know. We were talking for ages before we went on a date, and then I said, "Do you want to go to the movies, just us two?" But then I didn't call that a date. But then the next time he said, "Can we make it a date?" And then he also was the one who officially asked me out. So I'd say it was him.
It's nice of you to let him keep his masculinity.
Oh yes.
You let him feel
Can you
good.
handshake yet though?
Is that what
I haven't.
fine?
I don't want to try it out, but I'm gonna say yes.
All right.
So have you got any tips for the single boys in?
Okay,
In a,
dickhead.
I didn't
In other words,
specify anyone.
No, we're all gonna say Kobe.
I
Yeah,
did.
you're all gonna say me.
Anyway, would you give them any pointers of how to ask out a girl? Because you are officially the first female we've had on the podcast.
Yeah,
I
we
know,
actually
that's
are
fine.
more diverse than most podcasts with white dudes because we've had a woman in the first 10 episodes. That means we're
And
good
we
for
had
the
a
next
black
100.
guy.
Oh, jeez.
I can come back and pretend to be a different person if you like.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that'd work
Put on
out.
an accent.
Oh my god! You know what, Kobe? This is your opportunity. We are going to do a little
Oh,
scenario.
I thought you were about to say
God.
reenactment or something. I don't want to relive it, Dugan.
No, we're going to do a little
What when Boba
scenario.
kicked you?
No, well, that's enough. We're going to do a little scenario of you asking out someone. Okay?
Hannah. Me, I'll be Hannah, and then you can ask me out.
Who the fuck's Hannah?
Just a random name,
Some
No.
chick.
Yeah.
not someone.
Hi, I'm
Caden.
Hannah. Thanks for having me on the podcast.
Hannah was like my primary school crush in
Oh,
year 4.
fuck.
Oh, bro, get over your
and I
fucking
knew
feelings.
that. I knew that, so that's why we're doing this.
She was in year 4, Kobe. That's
Oh.
disgusting. You
Can
were
we change
20
the
and she
name,
was in
please?
year 4.
Let's make
I
it.
was also in
Make
year 4,
make it Birdie.
Birdie.
Yeah,
Fuck's that?
because no one
It's
in
once
their
again
20s are called
another-
Birdie.
Oh, true. Bertha.
Bertha.
Alright.
Go.
So what's the scene? What are the directions?
Oh, okay,
Okay.
sorry.
You're the
No,
director
our,
here.
dir-
Be
no,
a fucking human.
Our director is Dan. Dan's the one that directs most.
Okay, damn.
Okay. I set the camera on a tripod and leave it there. No. Okay.
Now we watch as Kobe falters.
It's okay. Well, you're in the vinyl room, let's say. Music is blaring. You can barely see each other. This is
better.
the perfect scenario to pick up
Oh,
a
yeah,
woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh Jesus, that's bad.
So I'm
Kobe, you have to make the first move.
I
You notice
that-
Birdie at the bar, and you think, you know what?
Give me's just come on.
Oh
Oh,
wow, I've got.
And we're at the
goosebumps
bar and I spot
Your
her.
eyes meet.
from
Our
across the
eyes
room.
meet.
Yeah.
Then I awkwardly look away and go about my business.
And then I say, "Excuse me."
Yes.
So smooth!
Jesus Christ.
This is weird. Lauren and I are really good friends.
It's not even
Lauren. It's
But I'm not Lauren. I'm Birdie.
Sorry.
it's Birdie.
Look,
I was breaking character.
if you need to get, if you
Stay
don't
in the
wanna,
scene.
if you don't want to be
Stay
you,
in the scene.
if you don't want to be you, if you want to play character as well, you can be Kobe with a K. Okay.
All right.
Does that help?
Sure.
Oh.
Or
And you just
Cody.
fine.
fly into
Is it better
a
if I put on
helicopter.
an accent?
Oh yes, yes, yes. Okay,
Does this become more uncomfortable?
Go
scene.
from the top.
It
Go from the top.
was.
Because it's involving me and a woman.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Like
fair
it's inherently uncomfortable.
Okay, we'll restart the scene and action.
Hi, I heard you were a virgin. I'm here to take that.
Thanks for listening. Please remember to leave a positive rating wherever you're listening from, and to follow our socials at Slalt Cast on Twitter and Instagram.